So we're going to start by moving the head left to right, keeping the shoulders down. Then we're going to go up and down. Make sure not to collapse into your neck. Really lift and then drop the head. Then we're going to go shoulder to shoulder. Keep breathing. And I'm going to rotate the head. Had a little hair problems. Make a full rotation. Then opposite direction. And I'm going to stay to one side, keeping my shoulder away from my ear. You can extend the opposite arm to get a deeper stretch. Then I'm going to slightly look down. I'll keep applying some pressure to the head. Then opposite direction. Now we're going to warm up the back a bit, keeping arms straight, wrists beneath my shoulders, knees beneath my hips, and I'm going to arch my back as much as possible, looking up. And then I'm going to curve the spine, so opposite direction, and I'm pushing the floor away. Reversing the motion again. Remember to keep the arms completely straight. And in this position, we're pushing the floor away. Now we're going to lower down. Now I'm going to keep my arms straight in this position, but depending on your back flexibility, you can always walk your hands further, or you could even go down on your forearms, wherever feels comfortable for you. And throughout these stretches, if you feel that you want to take a little more time in a particular area, please do so. You can always pause the video and stay a little longer. And here we're always keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a deep breath, and we exhale going up. And we're going to do these quick. Now I'm going to place one hand in the center, the opposite hand comes over. My goal is to try and reach as far as possible to the opposite side. Trying to twist my back. Now I'm going to grab same foot, same arm, looking forward this time. So we're going to stretch the quad area. Now, of course, if you can't reach as far, that's fine. You can always hold further away, working at your pace, your limit. I'm going to switch hands. Looking forward again. Now we're going to push back into child's pose. We're opening knees as wide as the mat, arms extended in front of us, and we're trying to sit on our heels. And keep breathing in this position, extending the arms, stretching the shoulders. To intensify the stretch, you can go up on your fingertips and drop your chest even further. Now I'm going to take my right arm, swoop it through, and then pushing with the opposite arm. So right now my left is bent. I'm trying to twist as much as possible, feeling a nice stretch on my right shoulder. Switching. Keep pushing the floor away and turning to face the ceiling as much as possible. Now we're going to work on some leg flexibility. So my right leg is going to go forward in a nice deep lunge. In this position, I want you to focus on stretching your hip flexors. So I'm going to squeeze my butt, engage my lower core to keep my back protected. So I'm not arching too much, putting too much pressure on it. And I'm going to try and drive my hips forward as much as possible. Now I'm going to lower down into my forearms. If your flexibility doesn't allow this, that's fine. You can stay up on your arms. Now with that foot that's extended, I'm going to straighten, leaving the knee off the mat. Then I'm going to hold, keeping that leg 100% straight. Now relaxing down. Opposite arm, opposite foot this time. And again, I'm stretching my quads, bringing my foot as close to my butt as possible. Again, working at your flexibility, at your pace. If you need to release the stretch a bit, that's fine. Now I'm pushing back, extending the front leg. And I'm thinking I want to be close to my knee. Keeping that foot in front flexed. And I'm breathing. Here we're stretching the hamstrings. Now switching. Again, we're in a deep lunge. Keep squeezing the glute, engaging the lower core. Throughout the leg sequence, I'm always pushing my hips forward. So we're just going to repeat everything we did on the opposite side. So we're going to work on the hamstrings again. This is really nice exercise if you have very tight hamstrings. I'm interlocking my hands behind my thigh and I'm going to point, bringing my foot up, then flexing, coming back down. We're going to do this 10 times. We're really stretching the hamstrings here very lightly, as well as the IT band. Flexing all the way up, keeping that leg very straight, and then bringing it back down. Last one, we're going to grab as close to the foot as possible. So the goal here is really to keep the leg very straight. So if you can't be as close to your chest, then I want you to try to hold lower. So holding by the calf is fine, even by the thigh, once that leg is completely straight. So we're straightening from the knee. We're going to bring the leg over to stretch the back. Again, head is looking to the opposite direction, knee is over. And we're going to switch and repeat on the opposite side. Interlock the hands and straighten. Again, we're going to twist, looking towards the opposite hand. So the last part of the stretch is going to work a bit on the hips. So opening in a really nice wide straddle. So I'm using my hands to help me push my hips forward even further. I'm going to keep my back nice and flat. And then I'm going to go to my left, keeping my right arm nice and straight. And my forearm is pushing the floor away, trying to turn my chest as much as possible to the ceiling. So again, just doesn't matter your flexibility level, how wide your legs are, matters more the technique. We're going to switch sides, keep pushing the floor away, turning your chest as much as possible to look towards the ceiling. Finally, I'm going to walk my hands forward and try and get my chest to the floor. Now, if you're not at this level, that's fine. If your flexibility and your hips are really tight, then you just walk your hands as far as you can while keeping your back completely straight. I'm going to demonstrate from one more angle so you can see as wide as you can go. And I'm just bending from the hips, keeping my back really straight. I hope you enjoyed this video.